Have you talked to Vanderbilt yet?
I did. Here's your letter and your money.
Really? Let me see the letter.
You know how to read?
You didn't actually just say that.
Now, hold on a second. I only said that because you're a woman. No, wait.
No, go on. I'm a woman, so...
I just meant that you're a really attractive woman, so I thought, shit.
So let me get this straight. A pretty little woman from a small town must be stupid? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're not a pretty... I mean, you are pretty, but... Here's the letter.
Thanks. Why don't you run along while my little woman brain tries to figure out these strange letters?
Bye, Adane.
And? What do those dirt monkeys want from me?
I still don't know.
You'd better go and find out.
Did Adane get her money from Vanderbilt or not?
I'm still working on it.
Work faster.
I'll talk to you later, Gilsgar.
satisfied with the apology. You can give me the money now.
Here you go. 5,000 auras.
5,000? It should be 10. It says so right in Ogden's contract. And again, here in the apology letter. You read it yourself, didn't you?
No.
Really? You didn't read it? I find that hard to believe. So, have you read this?
No.
Really? So, have you read?
Yes.
So you do know that it's 10,000 auras. See my roof?
Yes. That's a very nice roof.
Well, it's a bloody ruin. If I didn't have the full 10,000 to fix it, I'd freeze come winter. But I do have it, right?
Sure, I've got it.
Good. I'm not kidding when I say this money will keep me alive through the winter.
I'm glad I could help. And I'm sorry for your loss.
I didn't mean to be harsh with you earlier. I'm sorry. Here, why don't you show Vanderbilt's apologies to Gilskar?
Thanks, but
I also added a note to Gilskar about what help you've been to me. I know you only did this to gain Gilskar's trust, but you've earned mine as well. I'm sorry again for being so rude before.
Yes.
Well, did Dane get her money from Vanderbilt or not?
I got her the money and an apology. See for yourself.
Really? How the hell did you manage that?
I'm very persuasive. Can we talk about your demands now?
I gave my word, didn't I? Unlike your boss, I keep mine. Here, you did a good job. Take this crystal as a token of good faith.
Thanks, but aren't you supposed to deliver all these crystals to Vanderbilt?
You keep quiet and he won't know, will he? And there's more crystals for you if you help us. Keep this up, and our quartermaster might even sell you some unique gear. Just keep your mouth shut about it.
Got it. Now, you were saying?
We want 3 things. First, we want to be paid the 100,000 auras he owes us for last month. Make it happen, and I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Okay. What else?
We want an 8-hour workday. 10 is too long.
Oh boy. And the third thing?
We want a shift system for the men. It's the only way to keep us safe down there.
Safe from what?
The Ironite. But that's not your problem, is it, outsider?
The Ironite? You mean cave-ins?
No, it's not good for a man to be close to the crystals for long amounts of time. We want a 4-man shift system in place for the men. 1 week working, 1 week at home.
I'll talk to you later. Hello.
Never. And? What are those?
I've got the list of their demands right here.
Give it here. And here's 2 more crystals for your trouble. Now let me read over this.
Not so fast. You gave me 5,000 auras for a Dane, but you told her she was getting 10,000 in your letter. I paid the balance, so you owe me 5,000.
The hell I do! I told you to give her a letter and 5,000 auras. I never said it would be enough. It's not my fault you can't follow instructions. Sell the crystals I gave you if you're short on funds.
Sell the crystals? This is a load of crap. Besides, wouldn't that make me your competition?
I sell in bulk, friend. You're small potatoes. There's a man in Dorchard who is always interested in a crystal or 2. His name's Victor. Go find him if you like, and leave me be so I can read.
One regression,
What do you mean?
old memories, bad habits.
So, you...
No. There's
I don't need...
when you were
What's this?
What can I do for you? The pleasure was mine. Do come again.
You're Victor the Boot, right?
I know you. You've been talking to Vanderbilt and Gilskar a lot lately.
How do you know that?
A good merchant is always interested in local conflicts.
I see. You're an Ironite smuggler, aren't you?
I prefer the term businessman. Ironite is only one of the things I trade.
If Ironite isn't your big seller, what is?
Exotic weaponry from all over the world.
Great. What have you got?
Nothing for you, unless you've got an army hidden in those hills. Anything but large orders is a waste of my time.
Who the hell buys large orders of weapons in a little village like this?
You'd be surprised. Between the Ironite and the weapons, I make a pretty good living.
Seems like Ironite and weaponry don't exactly go together.
Ironite, my ignorant friend, is weapon enough, if you know what to do with it. You need any? Morning!
Why do they call you the Boot?
Because people that ask me too many questions get a swift kick in the ass. Get me?
Let's try.
We can...
Let's try.
We can...
Enough time.
Mon?
Enough.
What's this? Great.
Have you considered Gilskar's demands?
I have. I've got an offer ready for them, and I'd like you to negotiate it for me.
I'm a negotiator now? Really? Can't you just agree to their demands?
Are you kidding me? You can't give these animals an inch. You've got to be smart. A silk glove on one hand, their balls crushed in the other. You can bargain, can't you?
I can try. I'll do it for 10 crystals.
10? You'll do it for 3.
I got 3 just for bringing back their demands. I want 8, at least.
And I want a better-looking mistress. I'll give you 6. See? Nothing to it.
Fine. God, you're a miser. Now, what are you offering Drum?
First, they want 8-hour workdays. Those bums need to work 10.
10 hours? Seriously? It's a mine.
You should become a miner. You already sound just like them. Tell them 10 hours, then let them talk you down to 9.
You're all heart. Now, what about the shift system?
It's unacceptable. Half the men mining means half the profits for me.
And 0 workers produce 0 profits. What do you want to do?
Fine. They can split into 3 groups, with 2 groups working at a time. If 2/3 of the men are working, I can live with it. That's 6 men mining at a time.
Okay, got it. Last thing. What about their wages for last month?
Yeah. I'll pay once I get the rest of my ore from last month.
They have to eat, Vanderbilt. Most have families. They're gonna want something now.
You're a real bleeding heart, you know that? Fine. I'll give them a quarter payment so they can feed their grubby little rugrats. 25,000 auras now, the rest when I get my ore.
Welcome back. Did Vanderbilt agree to our demands?
Not exactly. I'm here to negotiate the deal on his behalf.
Negotiate? What's there to negotiate?
Look, it's his mine. Without him, you don't have a job. Just hear me out, okay?
Fine. What did he say about 8-hour workdays?
How about 10 hours?
You're worse than Vanderbilt. Get lost! So, we were talking about our working hours. We want 8 a day.
Nine hours.
No.
You don't really understand how dickering works, do you?
You're the negotiator here, not me. Make a better offer. So, we were talking about
He agreed. But
what?
But you have to offer him something in return. He loses money with 8-hour days.
It's always about money with that basilisk.
We can make this work. He gives you 1 free day every week, right? So
what? That's the only day we get time with our families.
Well, this way, you'll have 2 extra hours a day to see them.
And we work 7 days a week? No.
Only twice a month. And with the shift system, you'll have even more days off. Come on, your wives ain't going anywhere.
Twice a month? I guess we can do that.
Okay. Working hours are settled. Now, let's talk about the shift system.
You know our conditions. We want 2 teams of 4 men. One team 1 week, the other team the next.
Six men.
6? How does that work?
It's called math. 3 groups of 3 men, 1 team rests, the other 2 work. 2 weeks at a time. Simple.
2 weeks? That's a hell of a shift.
Compared to having no work at all, I suppose it is. Think about it.
Have it your way. The working hours and shift system are fine. Now where are our wages for last month?
I've got 25,000 auras right here.
Vanderbilt owes us 100,000.
True, but you forgot to mention that you owe him some ore. Give it over, and you get your money.
That bastard. Give me some time to speak with the others.
Did you talk to your men?
I did, and we accept after we get what Vanderbilt owes us.
No, I told you. He won't pay you until you give him the ore.
Well, here's the thing about the ore. It isn't here.
Oh, come on.
This island is not the safest place in Antilor, you know. Scoundrels in the hills, ruffians on the paths, thieves around every corner.
God damn it. I'm gonna have to go kill like 30, 40 people, aren't I?
It was bandits, damn their eyes. Bandits in the night, armed to the teeth. They shot Jack in the arm with an arrow, took the ore and disappeared. Of course, since Jack didn't die, Vanderbilt thought he did it to himself. Will you help us?
Why not? I'll just hack, slash, and maim my way through a gang of bandits again.
Great. When you get done with that, you can take the whole shipment to Vanderbilt. I'll mark the bandit camp on your map. I've heard they hunt the area regularly, so if they aren't in camp, just wait a while and go back.
Do I have to kill an entire camp of men to get the ore back? Anyone have any other ideas? I'm sort of becoming a mass murderer over here.
Well, that seems the easiest way, and you're really good at it. I guess you could talk to Sternach. He's their leader, and here, a piece of the arrow they shot Jack with as proof. Good luck.